Hey guys, this is Letters to Johan 238. This one's called Oh, the Places You'll Stay. Dear Ewan, I was making myself giggle thinking about writing a letter to you in a Dr. Seuss format. I'd change Oh, the Places You'll Go, but change it to Oh, the Places You'll Stay. The early morning before getting out of bed, in front of the TV before everybody's up, when you finish a test early, the places you get to just be. I'm not interested enough to get the meter right. It's usually get in the car, make up your mind. What's your major? As we get older, we take smoke breaks, sit in our cars in the rain, and often chase others away. I've stayed in chasing others away. The pain of a breakup. Then we develop in the direction of slowly including our being in more and more contexts. Like old people have zero fucks left to compromise. They stayed in enough places that they realized having fucks in their backpacks was not comfy. It's easier or harder to rage bait someone in proportion to their presence. I think I'd say that presence and being are similar, but not congruent. Our breakthroughs in bringing more of our being, our ability to associate to the present moment as an awareness having an experience, goes up and down in so many ways. Humiliated? I've seen people retract and people break free. Loved? The same. When I'm leading a focus session with someone, I often ask, can we stay here? They'll have just said something and I was attracted to a word or felt a feeling, and I'm declaring the experience of listening had become a location for me. We're on a planet called what you just said. Minds fixated on optimization aren't huge fans of this. It's because their subtext is usually more keyed to meaning lies in getting over stuff slash getting through stuff slash not being stuck. I think part of this has been programmed from therapy spaces where people talk about healing. I said in Gay Club tonight, there is a release with some healing, but most healing is actually just learning how to bear our awareness. The past gives some of our visions a squint. Our eyes have been punched so many times they have adopted a perpetual flinch. Sometimes we can release a squint. Sometimes we just become an expert in making squinting sexy. Get it? People are so sensitive about sensitive people. God, you're so sensitive. Well, it's metaphorically 50 decibels louder for them. I love when I say, what are you feeling? And the answer is, I just don't know. I can't tell. Everybody tells me it looks like I'm feeling something. And then I'm like, what's that like? To not know how you're feeling. And here is so interesting. Sometimes they just tell me. Sometimes they tell me they don't want to tell me. Sometimes they're so weirded out because they think they already told me what was happening. Nothing is happening except my failure to feel. And sometimes they say, why would answering that be good when I just want to figure out how to make not feeling this go away? And that's when something happens. Either a trap is sprung or a bloodhound is released from a kennel. And I'm like, the failure mode of this moment is forgetting that we develop in relationship. So, any part of you that hasn't got to be with another person or even your own presence itself will be like a zygote in a context where you're demanding yourself to already be an expert and make it look easy. So before we think of fixing, let's just start with staying here. Urgency of becoming is one of the biggest dissociating forces toward being. I don't know why, but people who are into parts work don't ever look to me like they know they're talking to themselves. They always look like they're talking to their fleas. I love you, little part, and I'm loving you so that you'll go the fuck away. I don't really ever look at a part of myself as a temporary relationship. Maybe the feeling will change, but I'm actually in a relationship of shared awareness with the feeler, me. Let's say there's some trauma under my belly button, a place I flinched and froze where I didn't know to bend and flow. No one came up to me when that happened and said, I'll feel what it's like to be with you while you feel what it's like to be you. Liz taught me to look for the flinch's wiggle. It's a memory that suspiciously occurs at the same time as a little wiggle in our bodies. I do see the flinch's wiggle. I know somatic experiencing, so I know to develop the wiggle in larger motions and necessary expressions such that it kind of goes away. But those words, flinch, wiggle, trauma, are all words of a calculus about the trajectories of my belly button. The relationship was with my belly button, not the freeze. I'm keeping my belly button forever, even if people say, boy, that guy sure has a flinchy belly button. I've probably said most of this before. It was just in the air tonight. Have a great night, bud. Mike.